this is Norma, and if it's your first time seeing my face, welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back. Today I'm going to be making macaroni and cheese. Well, because it's lunchtime, I'm not only going to make macaroni and cheese, I'm going to be frying some chicken also. But what I'm going to need for my macaroni and cheese, I have some elbow macaroni, and I have two 16-ounce boxes. I'm going to be using 1.5 stick of butter, and I have 4 eggs. I have some heavy whipping cream. I have some milk. I have some chicken knorr seasoning, some salt, some onion powder, some roasted paprika, and I have 10 cups of cheese. We're not coming to play. So if you don't like heavy macaroni and cheese, this is not for you. But if you do, keep watching. I have a little bit of oil. And to top it off, it's going to be, I'm going to use 3 cups of cheese just to top it before we put it in the oven. And I have my oven right now going at 350. I have several different cheese that I'm using to make my macaroni and cheese. We have Colby and Monterey cheese. We have mozzarella cheese, and I have Sharpe cheddar cheese. So we're going to mix that all together. So I have my oven going at 350, and we're going to start boiling my elbow macaroni. Follow me to my stove. I have my water going. I have a little bit of oil and a little bit of salt. And let it cook on medium heat. Now we're going to move on to making the sauce. So in here I have 4 eggs, I have some whole milk, and some whipping cream that I'm going to just blend. So I have my frying pan going. I'm going to put a stick of butter. I'm going to put some onion powder, some chicken knorr seasoning, I'm going to put some of my milk in there. Some of my whipped cream, and now I'm going to add some cheese. Give it a good stir and let it just melt. My cheese sauce is ready. I'm going to take it from the stove and let it completely cool. And then I'm going to add my egg mixture in there and whip it together. Because if you put it now, it's going to fry. And you don't want your egg to turn to scrambled egg. My cheese sauce has cooled down. And now I'm going to mix this. The egg. Mix it well. I took my elbow macaroni from the stove, and I'm adding half a stick of butter, gonna let that melt. And I'm going to start pouring in my cheese sauce. I want it real creamy. And now I'm going to start transferring it into my baking pan to put in my oven. Okay, I'm about to transfer my macaroni and cheese. I've sprayed my pan that I'm going to bake it in. I'm going to sprinkle some of my cheese. I'm going to do another layer. Let's sprinkle some more cheese. Just spread it out and put some cheddar. And some paprika, just to give it that nice color. And my oven is on 350, and I'm going to transfer it into my oven. Okay, I know this is a mac and cheese video, but this is lunchtime and I have to eat. So if you want to see how I fry my chicken, you can watch. Or if you want to continue on to the end of the mac and cheese, you can just skip through this process. But I season it to my taste. I put some spice on it, and I have my hot oil, and I'm just transferring it into my pot. That's going to fry, and we'll be back when it's time for me to flip it on the other side. So it's been frying about 5 minutes on one side. Turn it off and let the other side fry. Okay, my chicken is all ready. I'm just going to transfer it over to my plate. Mac and cheese is all ready. I put it on 375 and I kept it for 1 hour. And the first 20 minutes, I covered it with some foil paper because I didn't want the top to get too dark. And after I did that, then I took it off and let it do for the next 45 minutes. So let me cut into it. It is just gooey. See all the cheese. And when you take it out of your oven, it's best to set it for like 10 to 15 minutes before you take it and put it in your plate. So look at all this cheese. It's all ready. I hope you try my recipe. Please make sure to subscribe, like, hit that notification button, and tell your friends. And I'll see you the next time I upload. Bye-bye.